All right, mate. Let's have a look here. XEN. It's definitely been a while since I've looked at this. Uh, so are you saying, well, it's quite a round trip, yeah, the bounce and the pullback. You bought again? Did you buy again the last bounce? Still making fun of crypto Twitter Harry. I don't know who that is. I don't think. Shilling the coin, the last bounce, yeah. Okay, let's have a look at all of this bounce, right? I see what you mean now, bloody hell. That looks like quite the bounce, to be fair. It's a 10x. Oh my god, beautiful. I would have to say, you know, a failure of that magnitude. I would say at some point this is taken out the lows, right? So it reminds me of God, I forget the coin. Is it the ZIL? I'll have a look at that in a minute. But ZIL had something similar from memory. It kind of reminds me of the Bond chart as well. Bond, B-O-N-D, done something similar as well, where it gets this huge pump and it gets pullback, but it actually comes right back down and stops everybody out. Actually, ZIL's not a good example because it didn't bounce 10x. But, you know, see the base, you see the big pump, and then it dropped over again and stopped everybody out before the real move. But the market makers love that type of move to stop everybody, you know, before that real move. So I definitely would be aware of that. I was looking at the accumulation channel here as well. I was looking for the bond example. I do have another example, and I forget what it was. But here you can see TrueFi down there. So I'm wondering how TrueFi, whatever you call it, is doing. I wonder did it come down there yet? A little bit like this example in ZIL. So at this point, you know, the 3-day 100 moving average, what I'm saying is the likely chance of going to new lows is very, very possible. The 3-day 100 is not caught up with price yet, right? That's still quite a long way away. This still needs to drop, and it will start dropping faster now because we have a base. And obviously we have a long base in reality, and it's only formed. But when that happens, then the white 100 starts off slow, and then, you know, it'll drop sharply into price and kind of how do you want to say it? Yeah, peter out, or kind of find that angle, find its groove eventually, you know. But it's a long way away, so it's going to take time for this to develop properly. Now it is this, you know, I don't know what the market cap is for this. It's worth checking that out. Actually, let me check. Okay, so it's 14 million. So 14 million is pretty good, to be fair. It's pretty small. It's a micro cap. It's tricky to know, is it going to roll over from here, right? I mean, this is still a doji candle. There is a chance that this is bottomed in the near term, right? There definitely is a chance. This doji here at all-time lows on a double bottom, it has not taken out the low yet. So when you come into important levels like that, there can be bounces, you know, decent bounces there before rolling over again. You know, could this actually hold? Of course there's a chance it can hold. I would like to think that the market makers are going to stop on the lows after such a bad rejection at some point. But support can hold on the first test. The first test of support, like if you have a support there, price moves up. The first test of the support usually gives a reaction, and then it'll maybe do something like this or whatever, and then you break through it. That's just an example, of course, but this is the first test of support of this previous support right down here. So that can give a reaction, okay? And we can see that we're trying to form this monthly doji, which can be powerful for some upside. And the 2-week here is very, very interesting because we have the doji and we're filling that doji right now. We're taking liquidity into that doji. So there's a good example, actually. Look at this for a doji here at the very lows. Now that's a 2-week doji, and if I flip obviously to the monthly, you can see we're forming something very similar here. Okay, so the reaction coming off this first low here was obviously beautiful. You can see what happened. The way to trade that obviously was to buy the dip and down in here and take liquidity in this doji candle, and it's well, what it's kind of implying is that there's some alerts going off here at the moment, but it's implying that, all right, mate, the alerts just went crazy there. It must be because of the ETF delay, but All coins just got absolutely crushed there in the space of 10 minutes. Everything started dropping like 5, 10, 15%. So I didn't actually look at it properly yet. But let's finish this video. Now, yeah, so the way to trade it, obviously, I think is the safe way to trade it is to wait for a new monthly candle. Now, you may not want to hear that because there's 16 days left, and then look to buy the dip down here and to take liquidity in the wick, and then move back up. Now, that's the safest way to trade it. In the meantime, it's probably good to watch it and keep an eye on it in case this flips green. If this flips green, that's a lot more bullish. But if it's finishing and anywhere in this region, you want to be then trading a new monthly candle. So it may require patience. Now, to be attempting to buy down in here, it's a knife catch on here. I don't like buying the dip here. I don't think this is going to flip green on this candle. So I would prefer, again, at least, trading a new 2-week candle, and that's in 12 days time. So you could attempt to buy down here in this wick, in this liquidity grab, but it is risky. There's no question about that. That is risky. So there's something going on now in the market. Like a lot of altcoins just crashed as I was making this video. So I need more investigation to see what is going on. Why did it crash? Obviously, I think it is the ETF got delayed, and maybe that just hit the market. The Bitcoin's already bearish on the 6 month, but it leads me to believe that you're better not to FOMO into this. It may be a new month before this gets to bounce back up. We can keep an eye on it and keep an eye on the next few days, but also obviously, as I said, the next 2-week candle. This is deep red already. Unlikely to flip green on this candle.